not became like far right or anything, but she was female to male, and she was taking hormones, and her voice changed, and now it's way more masculine than like girls' voices, and she did it at 16. While doctors said her that she probably hit the puberty. She said, "Yeah, you're gonna be fine." But now she has a bunch of like hormonal issues because she doesn't produce much estrogen anymore, and she's in a big clusterfuck with doctors because she like is trying to like get back to have more estrogen because like her body does not produce enough estrogen now, and she says that she has a lot of issues with cognition, with attention, with stuff like that. So for me, it's like, how can we take such a responsibility and actually give any gender affirming care for minors when we are risking to get into this situation where somebody can be fucked in their health? And like,
This is like,
I'm not
I
very
don't
big.
know. It's just like, this feels like very weirdly like anti-trans medicine. Like, yeah, we can wrongly diagnose people with all sorts of things. Okay, we do this in mental health all the time. A lot of kids that are diagnosed as ADHD might actually have OCD, and we give them things like stimulants to treat their ADHD. But when you combine stimulants and OCD in a developing brain, you can sometimes cause, oh my God, my dog's being so annoying. You can sometimes cause what's called tardive dyskinesia, where you get kind of like spastic movements, for example, right? So that will affect you for the rest of your life. That's not good. And we should definitely do our best to like ensure that the vetting, which is why I said the vetting should be improved. I don't think I'm fully satisfied with the vetting. The issue is that like people are like, so we just can't do it for children. And it's like, first of all of you freaks are really weird about kids. Okay. I don't know why kids can't have mental access that like other people can, assuming that they have caring parents who are making informed decisions for them, right? The main thing is that like, yeah, that anecdote really sucks. I don't know how that anecdote compares to broad detransitioning data. If detransition data is an area where there needs to be a lot more science, which I suspect that it is, we should do that science. That would be a really, really good thing to do. The problem is that like I don't take your friend's anecdote as like evidence of all of these things. Like who knows how much of her brain fog is being caused by anxiety or like all sorts of other things. And she's blaming it on the hormones because that is the most novel and salient to her, but it's not
No, but
actually
she
applicable. This is why
said
we
she
have to
tested her estrogen, and her estrogen is very low.
Okay, but my estrogen has been very low when I had like ovarian cysts, but it didn't cause any cognitive issues, right? So like again, I believe that our estrogen's low, and that sucks, and that's not good. And we should improve science for detransitioners. Like that would be good too. And we should improve like youth stuff. But no, I wouldn't just bar children from any access to this medical stuff because of like these select cases of like negativity. And this isn't to dismiss
But
the select cases. It's to say, yeah, we should do science on detransitioners too. Of course.
but why not wait until 18? Like, what's so bad is gonna happen if we waiting until the person is 18?
Well, particularly for boys, they're never going to pass. You've just doomed that person to never passing. And like the reality is like, imagine being a girl with a manly voice. Imagine being a woman with fucking like quarterback shoulders. It's just fucking rough. It's just rough no matter how you slice it. That's brutal, right?
Here's my opinion on this. Like,
Sure.
I think that there should be more restrictions. Like, I'm not in favor of an outright ban, but there should definitely be more restrictions and more like, guardrails and gatekeeping. But especially for young girls trying to transition to become boys, because like there are many things that biological